Not only did he get the $5,300 win, $2,800, almost $2,800 in lap money. The only lap money he didn't get was the very first lap. That was won by West Virginia Rim Rider, his biggest win, Steve Baker. Wife Sherry down there to give him a big hug. And Ty Miley, it's the Red Miley Memorial, the Red Miley 53. Mileys and the Bakers have been racing with each other and against each other for a very long time. Now we'll let them talk about it. Well, this UFO stuff brings out the best in Steve Baker.
Yeah, it sure does. I wish we could race this every week here, because just everything again tonight, everything was just perfect on the race car. And, you know, fortunate to get a good start. I hated what happened with Lynn up there on the first lap. You just got a little crowded down there between 1 and 2.
You're catching your breath, and it was wild. Those restarts, 3 and 4 wide every time into the first turn, and you always were on the outside.
Well, you know, that's where we're at our best down in turn 1 and 2. There was just a little bit of moisture down there to get a hold of, and I knew I could get a run off there. But I knew John and Jared and those guys was down on the inside, but keep in front of them. But it all worked out. You know, I didn't think that I could keep the momentum up and get up to the cushion, but maybe a cone or something. You know, like I said, the double power restarts are tough.
It doesn't reward the leader much. Any concerns? There's so many cautions, especially in the first part of the race.
Well, there's always concerns when you're out there. You don't know what's going on behind you when you're leading, you know, and you know, with no radios or nothing to tell what's going on behind you. But the fuel got to be an issue because we didn't fill the car up at the beginning of the run, knowing that we were going to have a fuel stop on the 25th lap. And here, because of the slope of the racetrack, when we were sitting here ready for the fuel stop, the fuel ran away from the pickup, and we ran out of fuel. And then it gets to be a concern whether the car's going to start back up or not to pick up the fuel again. There was about 5 gallons in it just to pick up with the sitting still. Ran all the fuel away from the pickup.
Steve, when you lead it all the way and then there's a caution with 10 to go, and you know everybody's going to show their hand, and that one wasn't Jared, it was Davey. He came all the way from the back. I don't know if you had any feeling of that or not.
Had no idea. You know, I could look at the scoreboard and see the numbers when we were on the caution. That's the only time you get a chance to do anything like that. So, you know, like I said, you have no idea what's going on behind you. But I just want to thank the Miley family and everything that they've done for me over the years. Back when I was a young kid, they gave me an opportunity to drive their race car at Motor Drum a time or two. And, you know, we think a lot of the Red family and a whole bunch of them. So, again, thanks to the Mileys for putting this show on.
Biggest win of your career.
No doubt about it. There is no doubt about it. And we might have a little bottle of Asti over here to drink tonight.
Dave and Billy and all the guys, I guess, doing their homework.
Yeah, they are. You know, actually tonight this week was the first time I'd come up and worked on the race car any at all, and for Saturday, and it was horrible last night. So I was kind of glad we didn't get that in. But I learned a lot in that one lap we ran in a feature last night, and we to put some things back a little bit, backed up a few steps. And like I said, they just worked their tails off on this thing, and I really appreciate everything they do for me.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Dow.
How about a nice hand, folks? The West Virginia.
We like these UFO races.
Keith Barber out here as well. Pittsburgh Circle Track Club will be presenting trophies to the third place and fifth place cars, which was Misters Flinner and Barbara. Trophy each. Bob, thanks to the club. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. Yeah, it's just a little thing we had to do for...
This is the 50-50